Looks like these guys are ready to go. We're going to start out with Martell serving. Side out for Cardona.
One thing that'll be interesting to see today is if Jaime has some energy left from yesterday. He had a really long 11-10 battle with Chris Crowther last night. Somehow pulling that match off. It was an exciting match to watch. There's a lot of people here, and we'll see if he has the energy. I mean, he's in good shape, so I'm sure he'll be okay.
Yeah, and Jaime's been doing really well the last couple of WRT tournaments, making it to the quarters and semis. So he's kind of on a roll right now, and it'd be fun to see what he does here. He also suffered a bit of a hand injury last night, so it's nice to see him coming out with a vengeance here.
Yeah, Jaime playing some really good ball lately. Having a lot of good wins over a lot of good players. Last night was, I would say, one of his best wins of his entire career.
Starting out with the first point of the game is Martell. Get a second serve there. Alex Cardona usually in the top 3, at least top 5 here on the WRT, and Jaime Martell crawling his way up through the top 10 on the WRT. So another close and exciting quarterfinal, I think we can say.
Corta.
Second serve from Cardona.
Great shot by Cardona. Yeah, Jaime right there, right below Anthony Herrera, I believe, on the rankings, and looking to just stay within range here. Anthony already in the semifinals, has a good amount of points. Jaime definitely needs a win here to stay within striking distance for the next tournament.
Ooh, nice rally here in game 1. Alex Cardona is a part of the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, which we mentioned earlier, helping players reach their dreams of playing professionally and help pushing through some of the barriers that might come up and the fees and making those dreams possible. So check them out at reachingyourdreamfoundation.com. Nice effort from Martell.
Punto.
Cardona, usually a pretty calm and collected player out there. I would say he's hard to read. Bobby, what do you think? I know you've faced Cardona before.
Actually, I've never played Cardona in anything but doubles. I guess I've faced him in doubles, but singles, I've never played him. Yeah, exactly. A little bit different. But I'm starting to get a little the ability to read what he's thinking a little bit more, and I've watched him play enough to kind of see what kind of ups and downs he's going through, just because I've seen him play so much. He is very cool, calm, and collected all the time. I know that in San Antonio I saw his first bit of emotion come out during his win there, and he's a pretty funny guy to be around. He's got a little more character than people think.
Yeah, he's actually kind of a goofball, hanging out, going on tour with you guys. You do get to see more of the personalities come out here.
Yeah, absolutely. He acts like he's a kid all the time. He's a very, very fun guy to be around in general, and so is everybody else.
Oh, absolutely. Very aggressive with that gearbox bus horn.
Yeah, if any of you guys know Cardona at home, ask him to send you a video. He got Dow Young on a pretty good honk on the horn on the bus. It was pretty entertaining, and it's a pretty funny video, startling him. And it was very, very fun. Everybody driving up from Mexico up here. We had a very full bus on the way up.
A second serve for Martell, digging himself out of a 4-point deficit here in game 1. Side out for Cardona. I think that's one of the exciting things about the WRT as well, as the camaraderie between these players. You know, they can keep it super competitive on the court and friendly when they're off the court. It's good times. Fortunate error then from Martell. It's a big rally here so far in game 1.
Yeah, Cardona with a very good start here. Martell missing some shots. Not looking so comfortable at the moment.
Looks like
Ace.
that was an ace from Cardona, his first of the game. Get a short serve.
Great shot behind me and a timeout called.
WRT 2015 San Diego Open, presented by Gearbox Racquetball. This tournament made possible by Sorrento Valley Racquetball and Fitness Center, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, OHE Painting and Wall Covering, Cox Business, Alberto's Mexican Food, Antoinette Embry, Sonnenberg and Company CPA, C. Mianowski and Associates, THX Transport.
I also have a couple trophy cases, not only racquetball but paddleball as well. A lot of national championships, a lot of stuff from Brumfield, winning a lot of tournaments, and amazing to be them. I didn't really get to see them play at all. I wasn't around racquetball then, but as a fan of racquetball, I've learned over the years how important these guys were to have the sport where they are now, where it is now. Excuse me.
We're back here in game 1. We just had a side out for a point for Cardona, excuse me, I believe. So 6-point lead for Cardona in game 1.
And Cardona looks very good right now. I know I've talked with people before the tournament that when he has 2 tournaments in a row, he usually plays amazing the second week, amazing. The first week a little off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his training at home before he comes to the tournament, but the second week he usually plays out of his mind and plays really, really well.
Wow. Those are my favorite shots between the legs, and I guess that one just didn't cut it for Cardona. It's Martell's chance here in the service box, 1 serving 8.
Dos, ocho.
And a point for Martell.
Couple good serves by Martell, forcing Cardona to skip.
That's 2 in a row for Martell. And a side out for Cardona.
8-3.
Wow. There's an ace serve for Alex Cardona. Perfect serve into the right back corner.
9-3.
Something that's so unique to Cardona is he kind of has a bit of a ritual, I think. When he's serving, he takes his glasses off, he wipes the sweat, he goes up to the front wall. He really takes advantage of that, 10 seconds you have before serving.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of players do that. Anthony Herrera does a similar thing. Kind of walks up to the front of the court. Has a pre-serve ritual. Martell has a new thing I've seen him do this tournament, and maybe a little bit last tournament, is when he walks up into the box, he'll throw the ball behind through his legs and then set up to serve. Let's see if he has been doing it all tournament. Let's see if he does it right now. There it is.
There it is. Nice observation.
Punto.
And an ace there for Martell.
4-9.
So why do you think Martell does that? His little between the legs, it kind of keeps some kind of superstition, or what's the method behind that?
It's just to get yourself into a rhythm. It's kind of like what a golfer does before they go to hit their shot. They have a pre-shot. It just kind of gets you in the same mental focus each time, in the same spot for the same serve.
Punto.
And another ace for Martell.
6 sirve
Nice
9.
serving. Closing the gap here within 3.
Oh, no.
Tying it up. It's going to be a second serve.
Martell getting in the box, serving very quickly, almost quick serving Cardona right now to keep the pace up.
Nice placement from Cardona there in the corner. Caught Jaime off balance a little bit and got him the side out.
9-6.
Got DJ Alex here at the Sorrento Valley Racquetball Fitness Center. Keeping the crowd pumped and the music loud. Got some nice energy here today.
And the skip ball by Cardona. From this angle, it looked like it was good, but skip ball, and Martell fighting his way back, now down only 6 serving 9.
Side out for Cardona. Nice hit there to the corner.
At 2 o'clock match, please check in with Aaron Embry at the front desk. 2 o'clock matches, check in.
9 sirve 6.
Wow.
Punto.
Another nice rally here. Got some oohs and ahs from the crowd on Cardona's hit there. It's going to give him a point and push him up to 10 here in game 1.
10-6.
This is pretty impressive. Jaime's actually playing pretty well right now, covering court extremely well, making shots, but Cardona has complete control of everything right now. He's hitting the ball well. As you can see on that last shot, flat rolling some balls, and he's playing pretty solid ball right now. Great return by Jaime Martell.
Nice shot
6
from
sirve
Jaime.
10. No.
Short serve called.
Cardona holding up 2 for
sirve
2
6.
bounces, making it pretty clear.
Cardona said it was 3 bounces.
3?
It wasn't even close, yes. Great shot, wide angle to finish that rally regardless. I thought Jaime got to it. Jaime's covering court, like I said, very well, getting to a lot of balls.
10 sirve 6.
Needs to get on the offensive, though, if he wants to have a chance in this match. Yeah, with Cardona shooting this well and hitting the ball this clean,
11 sirve 6.
Jaime's got to figure out some sort of return or some sort of way to where Cardona's having a run to the ball rather than setting up and shooting the ball.
Second serve there. Side out here for Martell. See if we can get another points run here.
An ace serve by Jaime Martell.
That's 3 aces so far here for Martell in game 1 of our final quarterfinal match.
And that right there was ridiculous. I don't know how Cardona hit that shot. He's running backwards. Both Jaime and himself were looking up at the ceiling, and he flicks his wrist to the right corner in a very, very nice dink reverse pinch kill by Alex Cardona.
I think that's something that, you know, we've said before about Cardona, though, too, is his natural talent for racquetball is just so strong. I know he was in the Bay Area pretty recently with the Reaching Your Dream Foundation and the WRT to get some training and get some new tips and add to his racquetball routine. Jaime Martell has also spoken with me about how he's switched up his training. He's added more weights and kind of switched up his routine too, and I think it's been working for both players. Martell moves through the ranks and Cardona stays in the top 3 on the WRT.
Yeah, Cardona came to the Bay Area and it was pretty fun. I got to train with him a little bit, and it's funny because his training, he likes to joke around a lot. He's not like super serious, but he's so talented, and he just does the drills with effort, with like almost no effort. It's pretty fun to train with him. And Jaime, I like the fact that he is he's putting some more weights and some more training. Trying to get himself in better shape. He's a great athlete, and that's something he'll struggle. He's told me he's struggled with in the past is his fitness. So it's really, really good, and I'm glad he's working on it. It's paying off right now. He's making a lot of quarters and semis lately because of it. So, and timeout.
And we're back here in game 1 between Alejandro Cardona and Jaime Martell. Cardona in the lead 13-7. Jaime just took that timeout. And Jaime already serving up 3 aces in a pretty good first quarterfinal game of the match here. We're at the 2015 San Diego Open at the Sorrento Valley Racquetball and Fitness Center, who has been very accommodating to us. They even cut some holes there in the walls, and that's how you're getting those side angle views. So we want to give a big thank you to them. Looks like Jaime's ready to keep serving, and here we go in game 1.
Sirve 7.
Second serve for Cardona. Ooh. A nice shot there for Cardona, making it look easy. That means it's going to be the first game point serve here for Cardona, 14-7 in game 1. Let's see if he can close out game 1. And he does with an ace, his first ace of the game. That makes it 15-7 to Alex Cardona. We'll be right back with game 2, so stick around, don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome one of the sponsors of the WRT. Please help me welcome with a round of applause Victor Rodriguez from Alberto's Mexican Food. And Victor, the first thing I can say by looking at your poster up there, you look exactly just like your picture. That is fantastic.
It's my face.
Victor, how long have you been a sponsor with the WRT?
2 years already.
2 years, and you're based out of?
Anaheim, California, but it's a franchise. So I want to say thank you to the Alberto's franchise for support the event.
Well, the food was fantastic. I know because I had about 3 plates of it yesterday. What do you?
I saw you.
I was starving. I drove up from Los Angeles and I hadn't eaten, and thank God you had some stuff ready. What are you making today?
Ranchera, chicken, and carne asada.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look that face.
Yeah, that's David Horn over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about another hand for Victor Rodriguez of Alberto's Food? The food will be ready at 5 o'clock. Let's get back to our last quarterfinal match right here between Alex Cardona and Jaime Martell.
All right, well, special thanks, of course, to one of our sponsors there, Alberto's, who's been feeding us, and that's Joe Napodi down there running the floor for us. We are back and ready here for Game 2 of our quarterfinal between number 3 seeded Alex Cardona and number 6 Jaime Martell, with Cardona taking Game 1 15-7. Now Bobby Horn is joining me here on the broadcast. He's our WRT pro and giving us all the expertise and the insider knowledge. So you originally called it was going to go to a tiebreaker. What's your call now?
I have to stick with my prediction. Right now it's not looking so good, but I'm going to stick with it. I think Jaime will come out and make some adjustments here. The big thing right now is he has to get on the offensive, like I said. And a lot of the times he's playing defense, and against Cardona it's not going to work because eventually you keep getting the ball, and Cardona's too good. He'll finish the rallies on you.
One thing we saw was 3 aces from Martell in the first game, and Cardona getting his ace on the game point. So looking forward to seeing some more power plays here, some smart decisions, and some heavy serving. The winner of this match will continue on tonight to the semifinals against Polo Gutierrez at 6 p.m. And don't forget, at 5 p.m. we have Anthony Herrera versus Felipe Munoz at 5 p.m. Those are our semifinals coming up later this evening. And here we go in Game 2. Cardona with a second serve.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. Cardona, Jaime can't let him sit there and shoot from 35 feet. He's too good right now to be letting him shoot. He needs to get on the aggressive and make Cardona run a little bit, maybe shoot off balance rather than getting his feet set and shooting the ball.
It's 2 in a row there for Cardona. Cardona taking his time there in the service box as usual. Second serve for Cardona. So far 3 in a row here. A little bit of a rough start for Martell. Cardona coming out with confidence after his 15-7 victory in the first game.
3-0.
And there it is right there. That's what Jaime needs to do. Make Cardona shoot while he's moving backwards. Keep the ball low to where Cardona's having to move to the ball.
We've been talking about body language here in the quarterfinals, and I think we're seeing some serious differences right now between Cardona and Martell, and it's showing in the score. So let's see if Martell can turn it around. Cardona holds on here in the lead in game 2.
Yeah, very, very good observation. Cardona looks like he can hit whatever shot he wants at any time right now. He's very comfortable hitting the ball very well. Jaime talking with the ref, shaking his head, a little more all over the place.
I think we're seeing Cardona in good positioning too. One of the things you noted in game 1 was Martell's footwork and how he was getting to the ball, and I don't think we're seeing that yet from him in game 2. Nice. I'm assuming Martell took a timeout there. I think that's what he said up to the ref.
Yeah, timeout called. And we're at, I believe it's 4-0 now.
Yeah, we're trying to get that ref mic. It's a little hard to hear. We got a big crowd here at the Sorrento Valley Racquetball and Fitness Center. We got DJ Alex keeping the music going. We'd like to thank everyone at home for watching. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/World Racquetball. Also, tune in to our YouTube channel where we post all of our past matches, as well as exclusive interviews and some fun giveaways. We've been doing Monday giveaways, so make sure you check back with that. You get an opportunity to win some free stuff, get some WRT stuff, some Gearbox stuff. Go ahead and participate and see what you could get in our next Monday giveaway. We're also on Twitter at WRT Racquetball. So we love to hear from our fans. Make sure you hit us up there. Let us know who you think is going to move on to the semifinals in this match. And don't forget that tomorrow, that's Sunday, we're going to have the finals at 12 noon. So there's lots more racquetball to come. Keep it right here with the WRT. Score is 5-0. Cardona with the advantage, and he's in the service box. Let's see if Martell's timeout can help him with a side out.
Side out.
And it does. Let's see if this is what Martell needed. Get some points on the board here and keep things moving in game 2.
0-5.
All right, there's his first point.
Very good behind me right there. 2 points in a row. Moving Cardona around. Good serve.
2-5.
They scored 2 points now in the second game.
2 in a row for Martell. Side out for Cardona. Not going to let Martell get in too much of a rhythm there after his 2 in a row.
5-2.
So you noted that one of Martell's signature moves is with the little ball, throwing the ball between his legs. Well, Cardona has a tendency to stick his tongue out when he seems to be focusing. So when he gets to the front there and he's getting his serving rhythm, he sticks his tongue out. Kind of a cute thing to notice. Right,
Jaime hitting a good
crowd
shot.
love there.
2-5. Cambio. 5-2.
That's going to be a point for Cardona. A 4-point lead here in game 2 after taking game 1 15-7.
Cambio. 2-6.
You know, I think one thing to observe here on the WRT, and Bobby, tell me what you think, but I think we're seeing a real increase in competitiveness here on the tour. You know, normally kind of like the top guys are making it pretty easily into the quarterfinals, but everyone's been stepping up their game and increasing, you know, their level of play here. What's your take on it as a player? Seated pretty high yourself. You know, how do you think things have been changing here?
Yeah, well, first of all, the draws are getting bigger. So with that, we have to play more matches and longer times of focus. So we're having to play multiple matches, and nobody gets to rest at all while the others are playing. So I think that's a big factor here. And also, we have a lot of young guys that are very, very good. I mean, this tournament, for example, Jordi Alonso he beats me, and then he almost takes out Anthony Herrera this morning. Anthony Herrera barely pulling that out in 2 very, very close games. And then you have guys like Felipe Munoz who come into the tournament and have virtually no ranking and ends up taking our #1 seed at this tournament. So just the idea of like the tournament getting bigger, I think is what's the big difference. It's why it's getting very competitive. A lot of good players are saying, okay, this is fun. Let's go play a tournament that we're going to enjoy a lot. And we're getting a lot of really, really good play. A lot of good players and a lot of young players.
Yeah, this was one of the bigger draws here so far. We had 44 pros in the draw and over 150 participants here at the San Diego Open. So really exciting event. Nice rally here between Cardona and Martell. And again, Martell just really showing his frustration out there. He's down by 5. I think these guys are going to go ahead and take a timeout. Excuse me, he's down by 6. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Let's hear from our sponsors.
The WRT 2015 San Diego Open, presented by Gearbox Racquetball. This tournament made possible by Sorrento Valley Racquetball and Fitness Center. The Reaching Your Dream Foundation. OHE Painting and Wall Covering. Cox Business. Alberto's Mexican Food. Antoinette Enbury. Sonnenberg & Company CPA. C. Mianowski and Associates. THX Transport.
And we're back here in game 2 of our quarterfinal between Alex Cardona and Jaime Martell. Cardona up by 6. Score is 9-3. The winner of this match will continue on to the semifinals this evening against #2 seeded Polo Gutierrez, who just secured his #1 rank here back on the WRT after Jake Bredenbeck took it from him last weekend in a short-lived 1-week ranking there at #1, and we got Polo back at #1. So let's see what can happen here.
Wow, and that's a great shot.
Punto.
You mentioned the race for #1 here, and I feel like that's one of the more exciting parts about the tour. I know talking with some of the guys around the club, they all love the fact that it's so competitive and every match anybody can win. And we're going to have that battle in our next couple of tournaments here too. People are trying to get up into the race for it as well.
That's right. We have our next couple tournaments coming up pretty quickly here. We have the Seattle Open that's going to start on February 19th. Immediately following that will be the Pleasanton Open starting on February 26th. And then in May, we have the Minnesota Open. That's going to be at the University of Minnesota the first weekend of May. So we're just kind of bulking up our calendar here. It's nice to see some United States Tour stops too.
10-3.
There are lots more WRT. If you guys want to sign up for any of our tournaments, if you're in the area, you want to come out, Check them out on R2 Sports or on our Facebook events page.
Corta.
Second serve for Cardona here in game 2. Nice side out there for Jaime. Let's see if he can keep himself pumped up here and get some more points on the board.
Yeah, Jaime's let this game get away from him just a little bit. He needs to make a little run of a few points here just to kind of get himself back into rhythm.
Punto.
Nice rally between these two. Nice point for Martell.
Sirve 4.
Make sure if you guys are at home watching that you come back at 5 and 6 p.m. tonight. We have a lot of good semifinals coming up, and it should be very, very close matchups.
Soft touch there from Jaime, huh? Switching up his shots.
4
Gonna give him a
sirve
side
10.
out. Both these players sponsored by Gearbox, in case you couldn't tell. And also the official ball, the WRT, is the Gearbox black ball.
Piso.
An error there gives Cardona the side out.
10.
Wow. What a rally here between Cardona and Martell. Martell winning that. Great rally by both players, running all over the place, front to back, side to side.
Sofia Rascon to the tournament deck.
Wow, another big rally here. That one going to Cardona.
Some amazing gets by Martell. Just throwing his body everywhere.
10 sirve 4.
He's down 10-4 in the second, down 1 game to none, and he's still putting his body on the line every single point.
Every single point matters here, and they're playing like it does. Some great racquetball here today.
10-4.
And that's a point for Cardona.
Cardona is starting to get a little peek at that semifinal. Up 11-4. In complete control of the match. Ruining my prediction of tiebreaker.
And that's a point, an ace for Cardona.
12 sirve 4.
That's his third of the match so far.
12. Cambio. 4 sirve 12.
Skip ball by Alex Cardona.
5 sirve 12.
That's a point for Martell.
Skip.
Another skip by Jaime. Kind of the story of Jaime's match here. I'm not exactly sure why he's skipping so much, but I could be fatigued a little bit. Like we said, he had 2 matches yesterday and
12
one
sirve
11-10.
5.
Long match yesterday, and fatigue could definitely be a factor here this late in the match.
Punto.
And also, he also got his hand caught in a racket swing yesterday. Got cut up pretty good. Very sore today. And that could be why he's skipping some balls, too.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday after that incident, and he was afraid at first that he broke it. He broke the skin. It was pretty swollen there, so it's nice to see that he could recover, though, today and still have a incredibly competitive match here against number 3 seeded Alex Cardona. All right, this is going to be match point here for Alex Cardona. Looking pretty confident at 14-5.
Yeah.
If Cardona wins this match, he'll continue on to the semifinals against Polo Gutierrez, which will be quite an interesting match, as these guys have been battling for these top 3 positions here in the last couple tournaments on the WRT. The second serve for Cardona, match point. All right, that's the match. That means Alex Cardona will move on to the semifinals tonight at 6 p.m. against Polo Gutierrez. Final scores there for you on the screen. Alex Cardona winning 15-7, 15-5 over Jaime Martell.